Watching the clock because in just 2 short hours, the Burgundy and Gold kick off a huge game at Northwest Stadium. The Seattle Seahawks are in town, and you are watching News 4 at 6. Thanks so much for being here with us. I am Joseph Olmo. It is a big night for the Washington Commanders, not just on the field, but off as well. It is a night to honor one of the franchise's all-time greats. Listen to this. The team is retiring Hall of Famer Art Monk's number 81 jersey, and quarterback Jayden Daniels is back after missing last week's game. You know we got you guys covered. Both JP Finlay and Lauryn Ricketts are out in Landover tonight. Let's start with JP. Where'd your bodyguard go? I saw a guy with the yellow jacket on just a second ago. I liked it. What's going on, man? What are you watching for tonight?
I think he went to go help somebody more important, I think is the short answer. But, Joseph, you're right. This is definitely a huge game for Washington. They're riding this 3-game losing streak. On the field, they are desperate for a win, and this Seattle team comes in fresh. They just had their bye week. But Washington, above all else, has to get a win. And what's really going to help is getting Jayden Daniels back on the field. They're do everything quarterback. They need him to be magical tonight to get back in the win column and try to fight and dig and scratch and claw their way back into the playoff race. This is going to be a high-profile affair. The celebrities are out and about. How about 50 Cent showing up? It's my understanding 50 has a cognac brand that's going to be involved. 50 messing with our photog, Derek, right there. I love that. 50 clearly here to have fun. Jayden Daniels, the star quarterback, also having fun because his L.A. Dodgers took their back-to-back World Series championship last night. Jayden very fired up for the Dodgers. But, focusing on this game, getting Jayden back is a huge deal. But Washington knows they got the guys in their locker room. That's what their head coach, Dan Quinn, always preaches. We got the guys in this room to get this done.
I mean, the guys we have in this building, the guys that go to work every day, the type of character that guys show every day. Sometimes it's just going out there and proving it. I've got all the belief in the world. I saw it all off season. I see it every day. And so we just got to put a complete game together.
Honestly, we say, 1 week at a time, but it's just one big play. One big play, that's all we missing. We had a couple, in that Chiefs game, but just one more big play. And that could be the motivational push that could be the ladder to dig aside this hole.
That's 2 veteran players right there that understand the magnitude of Sunday Night Football. And for us to show the magnitude of Sunday Night Football, we've got our chief tailgate correspondent, Lauryn Ricketts, here. Obviously, big game on the field, but they're debuting the Super Bowl-era uniforms, the throwback to when things were much, much better.
80s, 90s.
And you got the stripes on the helmet and then Art Monk.
Yes.
You were out there. How fired up were these fans?
I mean, the fans were so fired up, and I saw so many Art Monk jerseys.
That's cool.
That was a big deal as we went out into the stadium parking lot well before the game even started. I mean, I'm talking about 4 or 5 hours before the game had started, and a lot of people out there tailgating with their Art Monk jerseys, and then also explaining what Art Monk meant to them and what memories. They had a hard time describing what memories, the best they had of Art Monk. So we got a little fan reaction that we want to show you. So what does it mean to you to have him now retire? Finally, the Commanders retire his jersey.
I mean, it's awesome. I mean, we were there. We went there when he and Darryl Green were inducted into the Hall of Fame, and to have this now, it's phenomenal.
He's amazing. He is my all-time favorite player. So I was really excited for this game, and we were not going to miss it. So.
We grew up hearing about Art Monk and everything, so when we had the chance to come and see his jersey be retired, we had to do it.
I know.
I mean, he was a huge part of this franchise. It's just great to see one of our legacy players, finally get the recognition that's due.
What a cool night.
It was awesome. And, and tons of people had come up from out of town. This is a game that they weren't season ticket holders.
I know a guy that came from Ireland.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he brought his family.
We met a couple people, obviously, from Washington State or California, but, North Carolina, Chesapeake around here, but they don't have season tickets. So they came for this game to see 81 finally retired.
Fans that know that Art Monk had a tough time getting into the Hall of Fame. Yeah. There were voters that didn't think he belonged. And then when he finally got in, he went in the same night as Darryl Green.
Yeah.
Me and about 6 guys piled into a Honda Accord and drove to Ohio for that ceremony. I was in my early 20s. It was quite a night.
Yeah.
But it's a very cool night. And then certainly you hope Washington could show up to the moment.
Of course. And one thing about Art Monk, we talked to a lot of younger fans that don't remember him, obviously, in the 80s, in the heyday. 84 was his probably biggest year. So a lot of new fans are rewatching his old stuff and being like, man, that guy is good.
He can play. Joseph, we'll go back to you. It's going to be a fun night in Landover.
The only thing more energetic than a home game at Northwest Stadium is having there she is. She's dancing already. Is having Lauryn Ricketts and JP Finlay. By the way,
chief tailgate correspondent.
That's what I said. Well, I was about to say the reason why the security guard left you, JP, is because you called Lauryn the chief tailgate correspondent. He had to go protect her. That's the reason why he wasn't in your shot.
Lauryn needs no security.
No security.
No security.
Thank you guys so much. Hey, NBC4 is your place to be tonight because that is where the Seahawks and Commanders will be. It's Sunday Night Football. Stick around because right after the game, JP, he's going to be back with highlights and player reaction.